couldn't quite believe it, so I'd say that was definitely a highlight.
An exclusive interview from theme park YouTuber Jack Silkstone on his amazing, one-of-a-kind Fright Nights event.
Silkstone Unlocked.
Jack was a long-time superfan of Thorpe Park, and now, since building up a following on YouTube specialising in theme park events, he's got a working relationship with the team at Thorpe behind all the big attractions and shows. The event consisted of going around the scare attractions and mazes in the park, followed by an after party with an amazing DJ set by the one and only Arch Nemesis, who also produced a lot of the music for this year's Fright Nights attractions and shows. Thorpe Park Fright Nights 2022. I caught up with Silkstone to find out from him what the experience was like, finally getting to host his very own Fright Nights event.
Silkstone Unlocked, the interview.
So I'm Jen and I'm here with Jack, also known as the Jack Silkstone. So we're here to talk about Fright Nights. Isn't that right, Jack?
That is correct, one of my favourite topics.
Here at Thorpe Park, it's our award-winning event that keeps coming back every year. You hosted an event of your very own. You gave the public exclusive access to Fright Nights. Would you like to tell us how that came about?
So I've been a Thorpe Park fan for about a decade now, and it's always been an idea that's been sat at the back of my mind that I wanted to in some way hire out the park and invite my friends and viewers to come along and have an evening or a day just on park with me and my friends. And it was at the start of this year that I got in touch with the events team here at Thorpe.
Gonna say, how many people you had to get involved?
Yeah.
Must have been crazy.
Like
Archie, Arch Nemesis.
So it started off with that. I asked the events team just if it was even possible, and thankfully they were amazing. They were well up for it, and they were like, yeah, come in for a meeting. And from there we just started chatting about what I wanted the event to be, kind of how the event could actually work operationally. And then yeah, just throughout this year we've worked on it, and it eventually got to the point where it happened, which was so exciting. And yeah, it seemed to go down really well, which I'm amazed at because I was very stressed beforehand, but no, it seemed to go down super well.
So Jack, your favourite part of your event that you hosted the other night?
Oh, my favourite part, you know what? Beforehand I was really nervous to get started, but when we were in the cinema at the very start, just seeing everyone in there, it really kind of put it all into perspective for me that all of these people are here for my event. Like, I couldn't quite believe it, so I'd say that was definitely a highlight.
Oh, that's amazing.
in the Angry Birds cinema, everyone gathered for an exclusive talk by the Fright Nights creatives, who gave away details about how this year's Fright Nights came together, from building attractions to writing shows, casting scare actors like myself, and the set costumes and props, etc. And at the end of the talk, there was a surprise visit from quite a lot of Fright Nights characters, to really give people a feel of what they're in for.
And then obviously the after party in the marquee just next to us was incredible. Just seeing everyone having a good time, and my best mate Arch Nemesis up on stage doing his thing. So yeah, I'd say the cinema at the start and the marquee after party were my highlights.
So if it came back next year, what improvement would you make? What could make it even better, do you think?
So originally when I went to them this year, I had big ideas. I wanted like a few behind the scenes tours in the day and stuff, but they kind of brought me back down to earth a little bit.
Oh, I see.
And they were like, maybe we just start off with an evening, you can do the mazes, and then we'll have a party afterwards. So yeah, if we're doing it again next year, I'd love to kind of incorporate more of a whole day experience, where maybe we go into the mazes with the lights on and everything, so that the guests can kind of see the behind the scenes workings of Fright Nights, and then hit the mazes in the evening and the party again.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic. I'd definitely come to that. So how would you describe Fright Nights to a friend who'd never been here before?
Fright Nights is, in my opinion, the scariest time of the year. It's the scariest place to be in the country. Essentially, you've got Thorpe Park with the rides open during the night, but you've also got the horror mazes, the scare zones, the scare experiences. So it's basically the perfect place to come if you want to be scared.
Yeah, I mean, There's nothing more to say than that. I'm just so proud of your journey since 2014, and you used to just come here as a guest, and now you're working with them.
Yeah. Honestly, it's been a crazy, even I can't believe it. I was at my event the other night and I just took a step back and I was like, this is crazy. Because it's gone from 2014 to 2022 and I've hired out the park. Insane.
Thank you very much, Jack.
Very welcome.
It's been a pleasure having you. I'm Jen, and that's all we have time for. Okay.
All good.